The Moon is the Earth's only natural satellite, and the fifth largest in the solar system. It orbits the Earth at a distance of 384,000 kilometers. Its diameter is a quarter of the Earth's. Its mass is only 1/81st of that of the Earth. Therefore, its gravity is weaker. The Earth orbits the Sun. While the Earth orbits around the Sun once, it rotates around its axis about 365 times. This time period is 1 year. The tilt of the Earth's axis is 23.5 degrees. Our planet rotates, relative to the Sun, once every 24 hours. While orbiting the Sun, the Earth and the Moon orbit their common center of mass, located below the surface of the Earth. The Moon is in synchronous rotation around the Earth. Its axial rotation and orbital period are the same. Therefore, we always see the same side. Its orbital period is 27.32 days, while the lunar phase period, from full moon until the next full moon, is 29.53 days. This difference results from the Earth's orbiting around the Sun, that is, its movement relative to the Moon. So, it takes more than 2 days for the Moon to look the same. The visible shape of the Moon is constantly changing. This change is repeated every 29.5 days, a lunar month. These shapes are called lunar phases. When the Moon is between the Sun and the Earth, the Sun illuminates the side facing away from the Earth. Therefore, the part that faces us is hardly visible. This phase is called the new moon. Then the crescent moon starts to grow, its shape increasingly resembling the capital letter D. In about 1 week, it reaches the first quarter, when the Sun, Moon, and Earth form a right triangle, so we can see the eastern half of the illuminated part. The Moon continues growing, and in another week we can see a bright disk. This phase is called the full moon. At this time, the Moon is on the opposite side of the Earth from the Sun, so the Sun illuminates the entire side of the Moon that faces the Earth. Then, as the Moon orbits the Earth, its visible part decreases and it starts to look like the letter C. In 1 week, it enters the last quarter phase. The Sun, Moon, and Earth again form a right triangle, now on the other side of the orbit compared to the first quarter. The western side of the Moon looks bright. Then it continues decreasing and becomes invisible in the sky. The lunar phases, the new moon, first quarter, full moon, and last quarter, return cyclically.